Welcome to Deep Dive The Feed, Episode 8, Underpriced Stuff? The Feed, where we mine Facebook Marketplace for everything from the weird to the wonderful and find some humanity along the way.
And this week, we discuss the endless array of steals to be found in this veritable cornucopia of value.
I'm Andy Tarnoff, the host of the Deep Dive Podcast Network, and I'm joined by my co-host, Aaron Laber. You ready to make some Facebook magic today?
I was born ready, Jack.
Fantastic. So last episode, we talked about things that were arguably too expensive.
There's always an argument to be made in either direction.
Well, we're going to make the argument this week that there are some actual bargains and steals. And we're not including free stuff because that's like a whole separate...
It's endless
thing.
And on some level, this whole topic is what Facebook Marketplace is. Just a whole bunch of good deals, right? So the options for listings were endless, but I think we found some really compelling ones. I don't require a segue at all for this listing. I just want this cheap, small, portable. All I care about is the toilet. I'm not even caring about the shower room. If I could get an extra toilet in my home for $16,
yeah,
everybody wins. Everybody wins.
What's going on here?
There's no other pictures, so I can't tell you.
Cheap, small shower room, portable toilet, shower room for the home, bathroom sets, shower rooms. $16. One photo. It's like a $16 outhouse.
On wheels. You can roll that thing wherever you need.
This has to be too good to be true.
Do you think if you motorize that thing, you could drive to work and take a shit at the same time?
Yeah. I think you could install the original Thomas Crapper in there if you wanted to.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Actually, when you add in the overpriced Thomas Crapper vintage toilet and the $16 cheap portable outhouse toilet,
right.
Now it's
and then you got your
thing.
Shabby chic going on,
yeah.
You know? You got the old and the new.
Dude, I cannot imagine. Look at this thing. I've been told we need to do more description for the audio listeners.
Good point.
And again, we want to point out that this podcast works way better in video. But
yeah,
some people might be just listening.
I would reframe that to say that it works great either way, but there are extra benefits when you watch it.
Extra benefits when you watch it.
Yeah.
So describing this thing, I see is it wooden maybe?
It just looks like a closet. It looks like a closet, a freestanding closet on wheels. It is unisex. It's both appropriate for men and
gender
women.
Neutral.
And it is freestanding.
I cannot believe this is...
It's not there's something going on here. There's no way this is $16.
I will buy that right now. Does it say it's new? It says it's new.
Yeah, condition new.
All right, if this is real, I'm calling this a steal.
Maybe we should message these people.
Yeah, how many do they have in stock?
It does not say. It
Let's
just
get
says
this.
They're in stock.
We just put it in the basement for the podcast studio if we have to take a little break or something.
If we're both getting them, though, I want to put them far away from each other.
Oh, yeah, really far. But we don't know how many they have, so it's hard to say. Do you buy this, or do you think...
Without any more information than we have in front of us, this is the steal of the century. That deserves some new
super
emoticon. So my head, can we make an emoticon with my head exploding?
I think that is the emoticon.
Your head? My head.
Yeah, we could do that.
Because this is my steal of the century.
These are the things that could be so much more expensive. For one reason or another, they're selling these for cheap.
And so just to let the cat out of the bag, pianos. Pianos are what we're going to start with. And pianos are the thing that are always free. It's crazy. So we didn't want to, that could have been anything. So we looked for something a little more special. But it is interesting that pianos are just free.
Do you know how much a piano costs new?
I don't, because I've never had to shop for one.
Tens of thousands of dollars.
I know, it's crazy.
Right? And now these really nice pianos are being offered for free or for cheap, even if they're a good one, like this one.
Yeah, like this one. This is a Kimball V&S Classic Ivory Grand Piano.
Viennese? Like from Vienna?
Yeah, Viennese, you're right. There's only one S in there. It is a Kimball Viennese Classic Ivory Grand Piano. Look at how beautiful this piano is. This is $1,000, so compared to a free piano, it's not free, obviously. But what a value. Look at this beautiful guy.
That's the kind of grand piano you might see. It's a little dusty and scratched, but it is a classic. That's the kind of thing you'd see on stage.
Right.
I don't know, like a Elton John concert or a Beyonce concert or something.
It seems real pimped out. Look at the inside too. This is so cool. Look at that.
Yeah, this is a nice. Okay, it's from the 70s, right? It's a German Bosendorfer.
Yes, it is. This edition made by Kimball was modeled after the famous Bosendorfer pianos. You know, the famous ones.
Yeah,
the
I don't know what these things should go for, but I'm pretty sure. And it's even been marked down from $4,000, which still seems like a bargain for something that probably is worth a ton more.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everything, like everything, you've got to find the right buyer. So, I mean, part of the issue with pianos, obviously, is they're just so hard to move. That,
Exactly.
You know, people, if you're willing to move it out of their home, they're happy to have you come and
they
take
want
it.
it gone as long as you can hire the piano mover or try to move it yourself, which, by the way, they're super duper heavy.
Yeah, no, you don't want to try to move a piano by yourself.
I got a free piano once,
Did you? I did too, actually.
but I had to hire the piano movers.
Yeah, and then the tuner.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
so
you're a couple $100 in easy.
right.
If you're just
right.
talking about like a first floor.
Right. So it's not, it might seem like an impulse kind of thing to do, but it will cost you something, even if you grab a free piano to actually get it in there. So you want to make sure you're going to use it.
Yeah. Nonetheless, I think this is
This is great.
it's a great price. Would you call this a deal, a steal, or for real?
I am tempted to call, I've got to call this a deal. My only reservation is just this Cubs sign in the background here. I don't know.
Hopefully that doesn't come with it.
I don't know if I trust a piano coming from a Cubs fan. That's the only reservation.
I would make sure
have.
that for $1,000 they don't include that.
Yeah.
Or if they force me to include it, I would ask for some money back.
Yeah, I'd want a discount. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love this piano.
I am ready for the next one because you know how I feel about hot tubs.
I do. Yeah, we're going to continue in the luxury items department. Look at
I had
this.
to include this one because it is technically free, which we said we weren't going to do.
Right.
But this one's like free plus plus.
This is beyond free. I pay you to haul away hot tub 11:30 or 12:1 only. So there is only a 2-day window, and that has passed.
However, during that window, they would pay me $60
That's right.
to haul it away. Could you read something to me about this hot
Yeah,
tub?
well, it's a Dimension 1 spa, and he will pay you $60 to haul away. Ground is frozen, and easy access to tub.
That sounds good.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess if the tub was in the ground, then that would not be
That would be
easy
harder.
access.
That-
But it
okay.
looks from the picture, it is
Okay.
not. So I'm still not exactly sure why
Does it work?
frozen ground is significant. It worked a couple winters ago, but they never use it.
Oh.
It was drained and it needs a new cover. The old cover does go with it. So while it needs a new cover, if they're paying you $60, you're compelled to take that old ratty cover with you.
Can I see any more pictures of that, please?
Yes, you may. There's more ratty pictures.
Is there an inside picture of this thing? No.
I mean, I think you do have to wonder about any deal that is paying you to come
But
deal
clearly
with it.
they want that out, and it's not something you can like throw in the garbage and tell the garbage men to.
No, you'd
take
have to get
away.
it to the dump or something, and they obviously don't want to deal with that. So they're trying to pay somebody
that
to do
part
it
doesn't
for
bother
them.
me, but what does bother me is there are no pictures of the inside.
You know when it's too good to be true? I think
think
we
it
talked
is?
about this in the last episode. When it seems too good to be true, yeah, I'm not. If they have to pay you to come get this and it's not worth it. This is for real. They expect me to drive out to Helenville, Wisconsin, to pick up that ratty tub. $60 is barely going to cover my gas money. I'm not driving to Helenville and back for this hot tub.
I don't even know where that is.
It doesn't
I'm not
matter.
going there.
It doesn't matter.
Steal deal for real? For real.
For real, big time for real.
Tempting, because I really do want a hot tub and I don't want to pay for it. But once you get that thing to your house that may have worked a couple of years ago, don't see an inside, you turn it on, it doesn't work. Now you got to pay someone else $60. Bad idea.
I'm just relishing in Helenville and back. That was fun.
All right, let's take a break from these listings a little bit. The holiday season is upon us.
It is. It is. All of them.
Yeah, this year Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, they're all at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you think it's appropriate to buy,
Chris Kwasnicka?
perhaps, do you think it is acceptable to buy gifts via Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't think 100% of the things you find on Facebook Marketplace are appropriate gifts for the holidays.
100% of the time, it's
100% of the time, it might be appropriate. I don't think there's anything universally inappropriate about buying things from Facebook Marketplace as a gift for somebody, especially because some things are new. I mean, so even if you're concerned about the used, stigma or whatever.
Right.
But no, I've actually sent, because now my son's been thrifting, and so we've been sending links back and forth to each other sometimes. If I see a cool jersey or something, and I actually got him, I was going to get him some random, I don't know, limited edition like hoodie from a rapper or something. And I'm like, do you like this? He's like, yeah, that's really cool. You know what I mean? So it's just random stuff. So.
Here's $1 million idea.
All right.
Listen to me, Mark Zuckerberg. Hear me now, believe me later. Facebook Marketplace gift certificates.
Yeah,
No, right? I mean, I know you're on your own to handle the transaction in the e-commerce, but I mean, Facebook does that stuff anyway. You can buy stuff on Facebook. You can give Facebook money. Wouldn't it be cool if you could?
Yeah, I suppose so, because it would be like Venmo kind of.
Yeah.
Like you'd have a credit. Like I was just thinking, how would you use that? But you just transfer the credit to somebody else, and then they could use it on other Facebook
Great idea,
Marketplace
right?
things. I think it is a great idea.
No?
No, I do. Yeah. Yes, that is a fantastic idea.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't really want to give Zuckerberg $1 million ideas, so maybe we should, come up with something else or edit it out.
Like and subscribe to Deep Dive the Feed. That way, Aaron and I can raise enough money to invent a Facebook Marketplace gift card system to run Mark Zuckerberg out of business.
Help us take over.
Let's get back to the listing, shall we?
I think this is a perfect time to get back to the listings, especially because
This is like the transportation section we're going to talk about.
Yeah, and once we take over Facebook Marketplace for real, we're going to be driving around in style in this 1986 Mercury Grand Marquis LS Premium sedan. Now, I want to point out it has 4 doors, but it has no windows. So,
Don't need air conditioning.
Don't need air conditioning. That's right. It's perfect summertime car. Look at this guy.
Only $700.
I know.
Driven 10,000 miles.
Can you imagine? Only
No.
10 grand. Do you think this is like a barn find or
It's not
something?
10 grand. 10,000
No.
miles.
That's what I meant.
$700.
Excuse me. Only 10 grand miles.
The
yeah.
vehicle is paid off.
It is.
It's got a 5.0 motor.
Not a lot of details, but what more do you need to know when you can get this Grand Marquis for $700?
We got 3 photos, right?
That's it. Just 3 photos. But you can see at night it looks really good. And then at night from that angle, it looks really good. And I got to say, that looks like a window.
That looks like a window.
Come on now.
Do you think?
Look at that. It's
That's
got
a window.
It's got at least a half window.
It's got one window.
Well, at least a half a window for all we know. Look,
Oh, wait, there's
that's
another
a
window.
It has no. Maybe these pictures are outdated. It does look like it is missing the gas cap, however.
Okay. Well, all right. First of all, it has very nice rims.
Yeah, those rims are probably worth $700.
That's what I'm
on their
thinking.
own.
Do you think those are like spinners?
I would
We
like to
wouldn't
see-
know because there's no video.
Yeah, I'd like to see them in action.
It may or may not have windows.
Mm-hmm.
It may or may not run. We have no indication. It may or may not. It
I mean-
allegedly has 10,000 miles on it.
I would
find
hope-
that very hard to believe.
I would hope they would disclose if it's not running. But, I mean, they are so forthright about the lack of windows, even when it seems that there are at least 1.5 windows, that I would think if it wasn't running, they'd say something. So, but it's true. You do have to ask questions before you drive down to Antioch, Illinois to check out this Grand Marquis, Because it's a lot. Driving down to Illinois, it's a lot to pay. A lot of price to pay for anybody.
Deal?
Yeah, come on. $700? I think it's a deal. I think it's a deal. I don't think
I
it's a
agree.
steal.
Because we have no idea what the condition of it is.
Yeah, I think it's a deal.
But we can see the rims on there, which we think may be worth $700.
Given the distance, given the quality of the rims, given the 1.5 windows and the lack of information, I'm going straight up deal, right
Agreed.
down the middle.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Moving on in the transportation department,
Yeah, now this is very exciting.
it's a pair of jet skis,
It
my friend.
sure is.
For $1,860.
Yeah, and they ran good last year. Could use a tune-up, trailer included, 2,300 or best offer. Nope. Not 2,300.
Not anymore. It's now
1860,
1860, which is a peculiar,
Very specific.
price. Remember when we went jet skiing in Door County?
Yes, I do. Lost my glasses on that trip.
Because I was spraying you.
You
with
were.
water.
We were
We were being
being
assholes.
to each other. Not to others.
No.
Just to each
We
other.
just had never been on jet skis before, so we
Right.
got on them and instantly gunned it.
And we're like, what do you do? Oh my God. And
Yeah.
we were just trying to, they're like, now whatever you do, don't try to spray each other. We're like, okay. And we immediately spraying each other so hard that my new sunglasses got knocked off my
Sorry.
face and to the bottom of the lake. That's okay.
It was so fun, though.
It was amazing.
You know what they say?
No, what did they say?
Money can't buy you happiness, but have you ever seen someone who wasn't smiling on a jet ski?
Yeah, me after I lost my sunglasses for a moment. But I'm over it now. I mean, clearly I'm over
In
it.
retrospect, are you smiling about it?
Yeah, I'm still smiling.
They're kind of expensive. This one is from 1998, or this pair. It was
Yeah.
very colorful.
They are.
Look at that.
They're eye-catching.
I really like those, and two of them for that's like $900 a jet ski.
It's like a his and hers, or
And
a
it-
his and his, or a hers and hers. No, doesn't matter.
might
Love
be
is
his
love.
and his.
Love is love.
It ran good last year. It comes with a trailer.
Yeah, comes with a trailer. That trailer's worth
That's
couple
easily
grand.
worth 1860.
totally. Yeah,
Steal.
total steal. Total steal.
And I don't think for real, because they're not claiming it's a brand new jet ski. They're not claiming it doesn't need a tune-up.
Right. No,
They're not saying it ran good this year.
right.
or
No,
well.
it's a very honest appraisal.
Yeah.
Very honest
Steal.
appraisal. Steal.
Let's move on to the furniture department, which is not really a department. We just try to classify these as some sort of
Yeah,
collection
there's
of
yeah,
things.
there's a few different things we found to put inside the house.
Yeah,
that
inside
are
the house.
really good values. And this, even though it's not a small price tag, looks like an incredible value for what it is. This is a set of 3 tables, 2 lamps, and a rug to tie the whole room together, just like the Big Lebowski. $400 it was. Now it's only $250. It's funny that they don't mention in the description at all that it is bowling themed. Granted, it's in the name, but it is a bowling pin, lane, table, and lamp set. Look at that.
That is super cool for the bowling enthusiast in your
Yeah,
life.
I mean, it's pretty specific, but I totally dig it.
I feel like every time we talk about a listing, we have some sort of cockamamie story to go along with it. But
We have a lot of cockamamie stories.
it should be noted that you and I joined a bowling team, formed a bowling team.
We did.
In the early 2000s, because we figured if we were going to live in Milwaukee, we better learn how to bowl.
Yeah, that's
And
great.
we were terrible the
Yeah.
first season. We were like, we didn't beat anyone. So
But
everyone
they loved us.
They
That-
loved us.
that's why they loved
bought
us.
us drinks because
Yeah.
they knew it was like a sure
Right.
thing to kick our asses. And then in the off season, we took a bowling lesson and came back and we were like, good.
Well, we took a bowling lesson, and I practiced like twice a week for
A
like
lot.
8
I
weeks.
gotta bring some photos, some of our photos.
got-
So
I
when
was-
you're a professional photographer, so you guys
Yeah.
did some bowling portraitures.
Did.
We grew
That's great.
mustaches. so
I have
we
it
looked
on my
more like
nightside
bowling.
table. I have that portrait on my nightside
That's up
table.
there. You see that? That's our
Oh, yeah,
bowling
there
team
it is.
right
Yeah,
there.
that's the same picture I
Yeah,
got,
you
yeah.
probably can't see that on camera, but
We'll drop
flash
in.
it up there. Anyway,
I was just looking at all my awards the other day, actually,
Yeah.
because I still have like my watch, my money clip, my mug, everything.
I have a coaster.
Yeah.
I have a watch. You got a watch too?
Yeah, I got a watch. Yeah.
I'm giving these away to everyone. I was
Yeah.
the most improved bowler of 2004.
I was legendary. I improved more than anybody that I'd ever seen ever, because I was so bad, and then I got good enough.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah.
So
it was
anyway, let's
super
talk
fun.
about this listing.
I love the candy striping. I just want to say that. I think that is so cool. So
Do you
like,
think that's like the pin that they bring up if you get the strike, you win the free drink or something?
yep.
That's cool.
I also think it means like if you're a barber, you might enjoy this. So there's that.
Think that's made out of a real bowling alley?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
I do because it is a bowling pin and lane table. And I've seen like repurposed. I've seen bowling lanes for sale for not specifically this purpose, obviously, but for furniture use. Or
Those
for,
pins fold down, you think? No, they
I
couldn't
do
because
not
then your
think
table
so.
would
I
fall
think those
apart.
are just legs.
And you get the rug.
Yeah, ties the
Steal.
whole room together.
Steel.
I'm gonna say deal, just because I think this is so specific.
It is very niche.
You know, like, and you have to almost either be a single dude or
Probably.
have a really understanding wife, or you're on like a couples bowling. Like you've got to like have a rec room for this.
Yeah, this may not tie into the formal dining room with the baby grand piano.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna temper my enthusiasm.
Curb
and
your
say,
enthusiasm.
if you will. I'm gonna say deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Next is possibly. Oh, it's sold.
It just sold.
It just sold. That's
It's a
incredible.
well, you could have had the Civil War era soldier
Wow.
lamp.
Yeah, I really wanted to know if it was actually from the Civil War.
My
Or-
sense is it's not.
if it's just, I mean, look how old that looks though. And it doesn't say Civil War themed soldier lamp. It does say Civil War era soldier lamp. So it could be referring to the fact that the soldier is a Civil War era character and it is a lamp.
$20. That could not be.
I'm a little sad. I wanted to buy this in some level.
But look at the seller.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Trapper Shep.
That is Trapper Shep.
Do you know who that is?
You just told me, but you tell me again because you know
He is
more
an
than I do.
up-and-coming, really good local musician, and a lot of my friends really dig this guy. He's touring, he's doing his thing, and apparently he's also selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
I guess so. Yeah, I just saw a little thing on Instagram. He's like recording an album in Hollywood. Like he's a real dude. So maybe there is a little extra cachet. Maybe we shouldn't be surprised that Trapper Shep's Civil War era soldier lamp sold so quickly. Do you think he autographed it?
I would hope so. I feel like this is an extra bargain because
Yeah.
not only is it a $20 Civil War era soldier lamp, it's also being sold by a guy who's up and
Yeah.
coming in the music industry.
Do you think he's selling anything else that's interesting?
He's got 15 active listings.
Ooh, we could get a bulk. What?
Wow. This guy's got some good bargains.
Oh, Elvis cardboard cutout. You know
Hello.
how we feel about Elvis. Look
25
at that.
Dude, let's not show too much of this because I want to buy this guy's entire lot.
Well, we might
worth
just
of
have to delay the
stuff.
release of this episode.
Yeah. Deal, in my opinion.
Totally. Oh, look at that creepy
Antique woman, skis.
Everything.
Schlitz beer sign for $20?
That's a good deal.
This guy's giving it
Wow,
away.
that's a really good. That's a cool. Does that light up?
Yeah, it just says it needs a new lamp. Big deal. I've replaced those.
Oh, nice. It doesn't even say it needs that. It just says which needs a tune-up.
How does a beer sign need a tune-up?
That is really cool.
See, in the description it says needs.
Oh
new
yeah,
light.
it needs to light.
All right, I'm moving on to say that Trapper Shep stuff is steel
Yeah.
all around.
Absolutely, extra value. Cool. Okay, hey, listen, I got another lamp I want to show you
Yeah, please.
because I don't know why, but this guy hates this lamp. It's almost like the jerk.
I'll take this lamp.
Yeah, well, it's a combo because he hates these cans.
Yeah.
And then he hates these cans. And all I
take
need
my
is this lamp and this
and this
ashtray.
chair, yeah.
That's all I need.
I don't know. $10 is cheap.
I see nothing wrong with this lamp. It's not like an amazing lamp, but I hate this lamp. I think it's ugly. I want to sell it and use the money to buy a new lamp. You can even keep the light bulb. I don't care. Lamp works fine. I love these confessional types of listings. I like where it's a story. It's not even trying to sell the thing at all. In fact,
It's a
like,
nice looking lamp.
It's like, do me a favor and rid me of this lamp. Ugh. Give me your $10 while you're at it.
I can't tell
You
if it's
know?
a nice lamp or not, but I'm amused by the listing.
I am not inspired to donate $10 to this dude's need for a new lamp. Like,
Just throw it out.
Just throw it out. Go buy a lamp. What are you,
For real?
for real? Yeah, that's how you sell a lamp on Facebook Marketplace? I hate to
Pitch
see
it a little bit better.
Tell you what, this guy's bedside manner needs a little work.
If you had, if you bought that lamp, or if you
and the
bought
other lamp.
or Trapper Shep's neon beer sign,
Yes, if you have
What are you gonna
things
power-
to
what are
plug
you gonna
in,
do?
well, you get yourself a steampunk-inspired robot light and power station for $50. I think I always dig steampunk things.
Me
I
too.
don't have any of them, but I always like looking at them, and I think, oh, I wish I was cool enough to have a steampunk thing.
well, you can.
Well, now I can.
I'll be honest with you. The material here, this is like $5 worth of material, but it is art.
Right. And sure, it's cheap, but like, are you going to take the time to put this together?
I mean, I would.
But have you? You know, but would you?
I've done some steampunk gas pipe
Okay.
things.
Cool. No, right. You're
no.
you're a bad example.
Would
Because
you?
you would.
Would you?
I mean, I've put some things together too, but we're makers. Look at us. We're making a podcast. I mean, you know,
Okay.
I think it's pretty cool. Listen, this is what I like. I like to reward innovation. And I think that it's cool that this person made this. I'm assuming they made it.
Yeah, for sure.
And that they're selling it. And I think they should be rewarded for it. I think it's really
Scroll
cool.
through the pictures a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. There's only 3, so savor them. There's the looks like with the light on, and there's the back. It's like a little robot guy.
I like it.
I totally like it.
Deal? Steal
Yeah.
or for real?
I think it's a steal because you can't find this anywhere else. Like, this is a one-of-a-kind thing. So if you think it's worth $50, then it's priceless. So I'm going steal. you can make it yourself, you're going deal. I know you are, because you're like, well, it'll save me some time.
Deal.
Yeah, cool, fair enough.
One last listing, and I don't know if this one is underpriced or not. It just makes me feel good.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a steal because we are all, look at this kid, Finn's Fantastic Keychains.
Aw.
So,
Read the description,
yeah,
please.
my son Finn had started a small business making animal keychains with his 3D printer. He can make anything pictured or essentially any animal you'd like. Makes a perfect stocking stuffer, kids' gifts, gifts for friends, teachers, etc. $5 each. Please mark interested and send me a PM to place your order. How cool is that?
$5 for each one. Oh,
Look at those guys.
that.
Look at those guys.
That's great. I would like to support Finn in his
Yeah, that's a
artistic
pretty cool-
journey. $5.
That is a cool thing. And I love it. I mean, you and I have both been entrepreneurs forever.
Yeah.
And it's like so interesting how some people have that bug and that drive and some people don't. My daughter's selling cookies at school right now. And she's like taking pride in it and like
job.
making them better and like so excited to take orders, you know? And
That makes me happy.
So, you know, just to like, I love this kind of
Let's
stuff.
support Finn.
Yeah, everybody.
Let's share a
Everybody
link.
supports
Let's share
Finn.
a link to this.
Yeah.
People buy one of his or many of his fantastic
Yeah, we'll put it in the description.
keychains.
Absolutely.
Aaron, we're now 8 episodes into this. Numbers are growing. People are liking and subscribing, which is very important.
Yeah, and some members too.
Members, that's what we want to talk about as we wrap up this episode. You can join for $2.99 a month, and then you get early access to these videos, special, unique content, other things. We'd really like to encourage people to encourage us by becoming a member at this link.
Yeah, we really would love it if you did. And I know we both feel a little strange asking, but this is a new, fun, exciting thing that we're doing. And we're learning that the more members we have, the more it gets in the algorithm, the more people see it, the more everybody's excited
Win,
about
win,
it.
win, win, win,
So
win.
everybody's happy. And also, the more members we have, the more we're going to make some time to make some member content,
Hell
which I'm
yeah.
pretty excited about.
All right, so click that link, and if you don't want to give us any money, that's fine. Just like and subscribe. That's
Yeah.
also good.
Oh, that would be amazing.
We will be back next week or the week after for episode 9, TBD. Thank you for this voyage through the underpriced question mark items of Facebook Marketplace on Deep Dive the Feed. See ya.
Thanks.